Hi everyone, my name is Crystal and I'm back with a new video. Hi guys, so today's video I'm gonna be doing is a full face of Colourpop. I would say the soft glam version in a sense. As you can tell, I did this whole look. Spoilers, but this is what you can expect. I used a full face of Colourpop and only one product wasn't from Colourpop. So the mascara wasn't. So if you're looking for that, I didn't use it. I'm sorry sis, but yeah. It's garbage. I don't like the Colourpop mascara. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be showing you guys how I did this full look. A really like neutral, soft glam kind of look. And yeah, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I do videos about K-beauty, cosmetics, and skincare. So if you're interested in that, remember to hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you around. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we're starting off with brows and using the Brow Boss pencil in Brunette and just filling in my eyebrows following my natural eyebrow shape. Let me just say, this is actually my favorite brow pencil of all time. I reach for this almost daily, and whenever I use this pencil, it gives a my brows but better kind of finish, a very natural finish. My only gripe is that there's so little product and like within a month, it will all be used up. So I have to either stock up on this pencil whenever I order off from Colourpop's site, or I just rotate it out and just, use other brands. Going in with the cherry on top, which is the Brow Boss gel in dark brown. I'm running it through my brow hairs and it gives a little oomph to my brows, almost like a soap brow effect. This is another product that I cannot live without because of the effect it gives, and this is one of the few brow gels that doesn't have that crunchy feeling after the dry down. We're gonna be doing our eyes now, and I'm gonna be priming with my usual Etude House Proof Tan Eye Primer just for consistency's sake, and this has more of like a waxy texture, just to let y'all know. Using the California Love palette and going into the shade Laguna, taking a E16 blender brush and blending it all over my crease. One thing I like about Colourpop shadows is that they are very pigmented. They are one of the few eyeshadow formulas that I really do love, and considering the price tag on their palettes, it's rather affordable since a little bit does go a long way. Next, going into, how do I say this? HWY1. And using a E19 brush, like a precise blender brush, and just going into my inner eyelids. So I work slowly and just blending it out bit by bit so as to control where I would want the blend to end. Taking the same shade and brush, now going into the outer V, placing and blending products slowly. This is my usual style of doing my, I would say, heavier eyeshadows, almost like a halo eye. Using Super Shock Shadow in Lightning Bug and taking my third finger, just gonna pack it on the center of my lids. Lightning Bug has a lot of sparkle and bling to it, while also having this very nice golden copper base to it, which matches the whole color theme of this eye look. Taking an E10 brush, this is like a dense point brush, I would say. Oh my god, I didn't show you what I took, I'm so sorry. I took the shade Mission, like a dark brown, and just like running it through my lash line, bringing the shadow out just a little bit, just to give like a teeny baby smoky liner, almost just for like definition. And then we curl our lashes and put on mascara. Okay, honestly, I've tried the Colourpop mascara before and it's a huge flop for me. First, the mascara itself snapped into two at the neck of the bottle. I don't know how it happened. No super glue could ever save it or whatsoever, so I just dumped it out. Secondly, since I have such sparse and short lashes, the wand of the mascara isn't suitable for me. There's like way too much space between the tips of the wand that it doesn't catch any lashes well enough. It just made my lashes look 3 to 5 strands, and yeah, it was really sad. Now we're gonna do our base. I'll be using the Pretty Fresh Concealer in Light 50W to spot conceal and blend the remainder all over my face just to even things out. Adding just like a little bit more product around my nose and chin just for extra coverage. I actually really do like the Pretty Fresh Concealer. I personally do like this formula. I know there were some people who didn't really like this formula and they prefer the no filter concealer. I'm actually okay with both, but I find that the Pretty Fresh concealer definitely has a more like natural finish and a more skin-like finish as compared to the no filter concealer. Now for powder, oh my god, I didn't show y'all what powder I was using. My bad, I'm so sorry. But I was using the No Filter Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. I actually do like this powder because it really does give like that no filter effect. But I will say that for the price that you're paying for, maybe you would like to invest in another powder, maybe like the Fit Me Maybelline one. That powder is pretty good for drugstore because for this one, the size is pretty small, almost like I would say the center of my palm, and like that's about it. So if you're considering like traveling or you need like a portable powder, I would suggest this powder. Now for bronzer, we're going to use Private Party on a F13 brush and adding it onto my cheeks and forehead to give like a nice healthy summer glow because we all know that we've just been staying at home all day and I'm looking a little bit pasty. For blush, using my Sun and Stars from Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collab, adding it along the sides of my cheeks and making sure it blends well with my bronzer as well. I find that this blush in particular is pretty pigmented, so I have to go in with a very light hand. So those who are like light, medium or anything above that, I think you would be careful with this particular shade because it's really pigmented. But don't get me wrong, this is a very beautiful blush and I absolutely love it. Alright, it's highlighter time and using the Innuendo palette and taking my favorite shade On The Loose. On The Loose is a bit more of like a golden highlight, which I think you can tell in the pan, which actually surprisingly it's not too dark on my skin tone. Of course I go in sparingly. I don't like just like pack on and slack all the highlighters on my cheeks because personally I find that some golden highlighters are too dark on my skin tone because it will leave like a brownish grayish cast when I like look forward or look straight ahead, but it isn't the case for On The Loose. Lastly, for lips, I'm going to be using the Velvet Blur Luxe lipstick in CA Love. I personally love the Luxe lipstick formulas in Cream and Velvet Blur formula. This is like one of my go-to lip shades. So it's described as like a reddish taupe, which honestly, when I first saw the description online, I'm just like, I'm not too sure about that, sis. But eventually I picked it up and I'm actually really glad I actually bought this because I can pick this lipstick up and wear it with whatever looks if like I'm in a rush to get out of the house and stuff like that. It's a really effortless lipstick and I absolutely love it. Alright, so that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I really do like this look. I know the eyeshadow looks a little bit heavy in a sense compared to, well, like if you were to compare it to Korean Daily Natural kind of looking eyeshadow, but I personally love to wear eyeshadow and wearing heavier neutral eyeshadow is kind of like my jam, so I love to wear my eyeshadows like this. But yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like I was saying, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel as well. I would love to have you around, and yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys once again and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!